So welcome back to another Chaos Zero Nightmare, which is one of my favorite gacha game right now. When they first released, I'm actually addicted. So so yeah, there's a drama happening around my favorite game right now, which is mostly talking about AI. I'm talking about the story, talking about Owen getting out the hearse, and etc. So this is the CEO right here. You guys can see he's the CEO of Super Creative, which is I think the one who created Chaos and Nightmare and stuff. So this is basically his first live stream, and his first live stream is not, showing some cool stuff, what they did inside the game, or what the new Chaos Nightmare is gonna be, or the new characters, or anything, or a huge improvement on the game. Is him apologizing and saying he fucked up, he messed up, and I'm sorry, and blame everything on me, and he take all the responsibility, which is getting by that is a good W from the CEO. You know, you know, the game is really fucked up when the CEO themselves actually coming and do a live stream and apologizing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like a small stuff, like the CEO is not gonna show up. I'm gonna be straight up honest. If if it's just a small mistake or anything, the CEO is not gonna pop up. Mostly, you're gonna see the developer or the community manager doing all the apologizing stuff. You never see the CEO unless they really fucked up. That's why. So, anyways, we're gonna do breakdown on the summary of what he's gonna say, but I wanna listen to him and like he's talking what the problem is and stuff, but it's just the YouTube side that how it's so trash. Or anyways, you guys cannot search it in this when you search a Chaos Nightmare channel, you cannot see this is only exclusive in Korean because this drama happening from Korean. That's why the CEO do this. And also this game, this game is from Korean. So anyways, we got this from the official live stream right here. This is the official stove, which is the one who like powered the engine to play Chaos Nightmare and Epic 7 and stuff. So this is the official one. It's not a translation or anything. This is the official or not the AI translation. So, anyways, let's get all this together. I think let me move my camera up right here, be right here. So let's get this started right here. We got the Baru developer notes, summary of the director, the CEO live broadcast. Hi, this is the CEO. So we're gonna call him Kim, CEO of the Super Creative, director of Chaos and Nightmare, and he's gonna take as a CEO. I feel deep sense of responsibility, and I intend to clear recognition and correct mistake from what he's made. Today, I wish to offer my sincere apology and address question concern you have on as honestly as possible. I'm prepared to accept criticism where it's due and provide answer where they need it. So, I'm gonna straight I'm honest with you. I make a whole 1 hour talking about this, using the Reddit summary. But after saying this, I just grab my 1 hour and do this again. So we're gonna make it short and simple. So first I would like to address the service instability issue. I think this is, the translation of the Korean taxi. So I'm sure you guys experienced this by now. There's like literally translation issue inside the game when they first launch. And I I'm not surprised at all. You know why? Because it's not just Chaos and Nightmare who have problem when they first launch. Every game has their problem. You know what I mean? So like some translation issue, some bug issue, it's normal when first global, you know what I mean, when you first launch. So yeah, it's just my opinion. So I think he just like apologized for for making all the players, all the Korean players experience all those bugs issue or misinformation issue, something like that. And I think as a token for our apology, starting tomorrow, we will be distribution distributing 10 10 limited pool. This basically 10 limited pool every week throughout November. I think they give it like it's either 40, 40 1 week have 4 weeks, or they give out 50. You know what I mean? Most people say it's 50, but if they say every week throughout November, 1 weeks have four. So let's say let's call for this videos and let's say it's 50. So yeah, we're gonna get 50 limited pool. It's not like standard pool and stuff. It's limited, by the way, so you guys can save or literally pull for Haru and also for her signature partner, or just save for the new characters. You don't like Haru, so yeah. I think they already said this. They apologize. This the conversation, and they will fix the translation issue. Next, I would like to address the story relation concern. So basically, this is what the drama is. I think this the main drama of this right here is that the protagonist is not the protagonisting. Let me phrase this again. The protagonist is not the protagonisting. It means that the protagonist is not him. You're not him. Like I think like most all what you're gonna do inside the story, or what you say inside the story, or what you do inside the story is this. Hey, S rank night, X rank nightmare. Check up on check on the status or the report. Report to me. Blah 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 blah. Okay, good. Or what when I think oh yeah, when they land inside the chaos, this is how we do. Report. Hi, I'm Owen. Hi. Reynolds all clear. Maka all clear. Then the rest you're just giving out. Okay, we do this plan, or maybe the characters already create their own plan, but they say, um, nah, Captain, what do you think about this? What do you think our plan? Should we fix this? Then it's we're just either, oh, okay, let's do this. Okay, everybody, let's go. Or maybe we gonna go. Let's fix this plan a bit, and let's go. We don't talk or like jab and stuff. It's mostly the characters that jab. So it basically people complaining that the protagonist did nothing. The protagonist did nothing, and Owen's getting all the hers. It's basically Owen getting all the hers. Owen's getting Rhea Rhea. I mean, Owen's getting all Maka, getting Teresa, getting Olan, getting who's that? Who's that characters like the legendary swordsman stuff, getting all the hers and everything. You know what I mean? So people hate about that in Korean, something like that. I think my only problem relating to the story wise is that I don't like visual. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight. Honest with you, or maybe I got spoiled from from maybe Wuthering Way or Doing Abyss. I don't like seeing characters just moving right there and putting slop, put PNG and interaction and jumping upside down and something like that. I would love to see, they do some facial impression similar to like the monarch, the monarchy from the ZZN, something like that, instead of just like PNG talking stuff. So maybe to improve that, if they want to stick with the visual type, add more PNG, so add more, motion and more affection, and maybe when they gonna do something, some action. For example, they shake hand or like hug each other. They're actually showing a picture or draw a picture of two of the character hugging instead of maybe you bring up Owen and hugging Mark Rayo just doing like this. I think that's my only problem with the story. I just don't like visual at all. So So in order to prove this, I think he's gonna say is right here. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be straight up. He said that um he's gonna reduce the size of the relationship, all the talking, all the yapping between a non-protagonist character, gonna reduce it and put it onto the side story or the hangout, where they don't have any voice line at all. And I actually hate that because the only story I would do is where they have voice actor. I mean, so if they want to do that, my complaint is gonna be okay. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna remove, the relationship, all the yapping, all the talking between non-protagonist character. Just add voice actor to those side character. You know what I mean? I know it's like more budget, add more budget and stuff, but come on, you're not doing, animation like Wuthering Way, you're doing that abyss or anything. You're not doing those kind of animation. You're definitely has some money to put on, some voice actor. I'm just straight up honest with you. So yeah. What they talk about next? They said that the protagonist is gonna have more screen time. They're gonna, they gonna flirt on us and we're gonna yap a lot. And oh yeah, the another reason on, the stories also is that originally there's like a let's say this, the OG script writers quit because the writers is is the CEO, the CEO decision that fired the OG. So they fired the OG scriptwriter. They have only like, let's say, like 5 months before the launch. So they literally like um bring up a new scriptwriter, and the CEO themselves participate or like speed up, the writing and stuff to meet up the demand or like meet the deadline before the game go global, something like that. So the story is like gonna be a rush, and the OG script writers, like the story and stuff, all get scrapped out and replaced with a new one. So it's gonna feel. People say it's like it feels slob and not the same as before, or it's not dark as before. That is why you know he said apologize because of the deadline and stuff. And yeah, I think they. Oh yeah, they also said that they gonna right now they have like 3 chapter. They're gonna remove one chapter 1 to chapter 5, and complete overhaul means that they gonna complete change the story and everything. They're gonna complete wipe the whole chapter 1 to chapter 5, wipe it and create a new one, and bam, with a new, fresh, and like stick to the old, let's say stick it to the old uh script writers, and also put some more MC screen time and more, community feedback, something like that. So yeah, I think that's all. And also he said like do not blame on, on the developer or on the script writer. He said put all like everything the game did wrong, did not blame the developer and all. It just blame on him. He just like he literally the developer team is like standing behind. He'd be like, I take all the arrows, I take all the bullets, and stand right there, and take courage to say that. You know what I mean? That's the difference between boss and leader. You know what I mean? He's acting like a leader right now. So I think we're gonna say this. I think I already summarized everything. It's gonna make more voice acting. The voice acting, I would say the voice acting in this game is good. I don't have any problem. Maybe speed up Gloria, voice actor a bit. She's kind of slow. Maybe like a bit time speed a bit. That's my opinion. The voice acting, everything is all good. I don't see any problem. And yeah, they're gonna full record voice actor and gonna give more. I think like darker tone right here. Oh yeah, darker tone. more emotional to the story and stuff on every characters, and yeah, less screen time, less risk, less non-characters protagonist risk, and put it on the protagonist gonna risk everyone instead. So yeah. Sorry, Owen. You're sorry, Owen. We also receive feedback from our global player outside Korean regardless vision localization. I think the only problem global player have is just the text management, the translation issue. I think that's all the global have. I think. Why does Captain Loop ability remain in the game? It is true that some of the settings related to the loop were changed partway through the development. What is the Captain Loop ability? Oh, right. So okay, I forgot to mention this. So basically, I think like the first script writers trying to make something like a ReZero story. You know what I mean? ReZero Subaru, like he's gonna do like he diamond time and try to find a perfect solution. That's why they said like the captain have a loop ability. So for example, let's say this the captain meet a bad ending and he cannot accept it, he's go travel back time and try to fix it. And if it's bad again, he gonna travel back time trying to find a good solution and everything in different scenario. And I love it. First of all, you would say, "Oh, it's gonna be Disneyland, Disney something." Bro, look, just I'm gonna be straight up with you. Just watch ReZero, and you're gonna know it's gonna be a masterpiece. Yeah. So I think that's what the first original plan is gonna be, and I think they're gonna like try to, you know, the new story is gonna be same to that, same to the first script writer, and also they're gonna put full budget, full times on it. Like I think the chapter 5, the new chapters gonna complete the first half of next year. So maybe like January almost to February, something around there. So they literally try hard right now to fix all the story and stuff. I just hope they did not like put too much energy and like put too much energy on the story and haul on, the core gameplay of the game, what where people actually like. You know what I mean? People like the story is, the story we're gonna go, oh, we're gonna do this about like a week or two, it's gone. That's it's literally, or like 1 or 2 days, it's gone. But the core gameplay, like the roguelike stuff, is where people actually like continues playing nonstop like me. So hopefully they did not all and like stop on improving on that. So yeah. Clarify the character shipping. Oh yeah, I already said this. The Owen shipping is crazy. The Korean people doesn't like that. They want more. The protagonist raising all them instead of Owen. Why there's a difference between Korean and global version in game text? So I think they already said this. Translation issue. Efficiency are too difficult to rise. Yeah, affinity levels too difficult to rise is mean the trust system. The only way you can get hot system or trust system is through three dailies in the Arc City and giving out cakes, giving out cakes to specific character. And the cake they didn't give out a lot, and you only get 3 a day. So and also there's like a battle mission that you require you level 10 characters on the trust level in order to continue your battle mission. And I'm pretty sure people doesn't like it because they're like it's too hard to get it. So and there's a lot of characters, by the way. Keep in mind there's a lot of characters. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna improve this. And how do I know this? Is we get there's an event, every day we get 3 cakes. We get 3 cakes every day for a week, by the way, and a material upgrade. First of all, I would think like, oh, why would they give like 3Ks for no reason? This is the problem right here. Is they know the problem. They know like the level is too high. So maybe like reduce the level, or maybe, you know, increase the cake, or like where to get it much more faster. So yeah. Why was the character sidelined in the story? This was indeed a critical issue that I sincerely apologize to having overlooked it prior to launch. This Through this opportunity, I would love to ensure that the upcoming story revision will address this fully. So yeah, the MC basically become like a fraud. Please clarify the document about the use of AI. Yeah, so basically he said there's no AI at all. The AI is great. Allegation is all fake. I think one thing why people are asking about the AI is that the base model looks different than the in-game model. I think that's you know wrong, because it's not just one developer, it's like different developer. Maybe like one developer in charge of the characters model, and another one in charge of the chibi, and another one in charge of the, the ultimate, or maybe like the gameplay wise. So there's like different set. It's not like one character doing one character. So one developer doing one character. So yeah, I think I think that's just my opinion why they brought this up. I think the reason why they brought this up is Rin. I think, yeah, Rin. You know Rin, character, model or illustration. She looks so dead, like she's like, oh, I'm so creepy and stuff. And then when go inside the game, she looks so hot. Like when even in Chibi, and when you pull out the card and you see her jaws and her butt and her legs and everything, and her ultimate, it just looks so clear different from the models. And also, the trust system, where they give you free main icon or main interface, and when you go inside the game and you see it. We got the Rin with the chef with the suit, apron, yeah, with the apron on. Like they look so clear different between, the Rin in-game model. That is why people accuse that. I think that's I think that's the reason, because they Rin looks so different, in that it's only in the base model, when you click on the character and you see the characters like standing there, you can katana, while you see, the in game, the chibi and everything, like all connected except the base model. I think I think that's the reason why. So could you explain the monetization model? Let's read this all together. We are aware that there are been significant dissatisfaction regarding this matter. No, not me. I get a lot of characters. I personally reflected on this deeply, and we have multiply in entire discussion and debate about possible adjustment. Ooh, small adjustment. Compared to other game, the cost acquire characters is approximately 30% lower, which we believe would make the process more approachable and players friendly in the long run. If we find that current model remain insignificant, we plan to offer more reward to make it more easier and more comfortable to attain characters. So basically, we do opposite of what Star Store does. Instead of decreasing, I mean increasing the rate, and giving out 60-40, not 50-50, 60-40, and 150 pool, 150 currency per pool. We do the opposite. We put the 50-50 better on. uh we we put we two times the per pool. So basically, it's a joke of the sword. That game is so dead. um they do the opposite. So I think they're gonna, adjust the gacha system is, I would say, is similar to Wuthering Wave. One way to adjust it is just give more rewards and also maybe like increase the chance. You know what I mean? Increase the chance. I think Wuthering Wave is like 0.8 and Genshin is like 0.6. So maybe put it like a 1 point or a 1.2 or 1.5% to get the limited character. So yeah, anything that link with the gacha and making players getting easier and stuff is a W. How will game improve proceed forward? The game improvement also remain our top priority, and we are carefully reviewing and implement enhancement wherever possible. Good. I love the chaos. Why has communication through live broadcast been delayed? Um, I think we already said this. Anyways, so yeah, let's read this all together. However, I deeply pain to see development team who have trust and worked with me for up to 4 years leading this launch receive such a severe backlash. All responsibility lies with me. I ask that you direct your criticism toward me and kindly reform the extreme criticism of the developer team. So I already said this. He take the bullets for the developer team. I will not run away from my responsibility. I promise to correct past mistake and demonstrate tangible improvement in both the game and our approach. We ask for patience and understanding as we strive to develop on this commitment. Please continue to support our team so that we can get back on our feet, and we will be dedicated ourselves fully to make Chaos the Nightmare a game worthy of your trust and expectation. Thank you. So yeah, how many? Okay, we go 30 minutes. Okay, I think that's fine. So, anyways, I would say this is a good developer note. They actually the game only like I think the game only like launched like oh okay, it's almost 3 weeks now, and they are already address it. And I think like during the bug issue and stuff, they already like give a lot of free pool. So this like more free pool. Like I mean, I think the problem why I don't see a lot of complain about Chaos Zero Nightmare that much is because the game is just so good that you don't care about the problem and stuff. That's just me. You know what I mean? Like the gameplay just so good. I'm just straight up honest with you. So, anyways, I would love to see this game gonna improve. And after hearing this from from the CEO and stuff, I have high hope for this. This is like Wuthering Wave, Wuthering Wave, cool game developer and CEO and stuff. Like it gave me more high hope and opposite from Star Sword and Genshin Impact or Hold Your Words type. We don't wanna make money. We don't wanna make a lot of money, but putting more predatory and stuff. That's all for today's videos. Comment down below what you think about the developer note about the summary apologize video and stuff. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment down below. And do you agree with me? And if you don't, drop your comment down below. I would love to read them, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.